Hello dear students, good afternoon to each and everyone. All set? So today we are going to revise the signals and system through previous year questions and some important concept, important short tricks, important formula that I will provide you in this session. Okay, so first of all tell me, all India both are clear? Just yesterday we completed Maha revision of 12 hours, 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. continuous 12 hours class I took, and literally students also enjoyed it. So today in this session, revision through previous questions, some important previous year questions I will discuss, okay, for all the chapters. So these are the topics to be covered in this session: basics of signals and system, LTI system, continuous time Fourier series, discrete time Fourier series, Laplace transform, continuous time Fourier transform, gate transform, discrete time Fourier transform, and sampling theorem. Okay. So let us start with the very first question, guys. It was asked in the GATE 2020 for 1 mark. Can you tell me the answer for this question in the comment box? First of all, read the question carefully and tell me which option should be correct answer. XR and XA are respectively the RMS value and average value of X of t, which is equal to X of t minus capital T. That means it is a periodic signal. And similarly, YR and YA are respectively the RMS and average value of Y of t equal to K into X of t. Y of t is the amplitude scale version of X of t. TR independent of t. Which of the following is true, guys? Tell me, each and everyone, which option should be correct answer? RMS value and power concept. Frequently they are asking questions from this concept. Which option should be correct answer? So here, how to solve this question? What is the concept behind it? So here, power, guys, average power of any signal directly proportional to square of the amplitude. And RMS value is square root of RMS value is nothing but what? It is the square root of average power. So I can say here del square, guys. If you put average power value here, guys, I can say RMS value directly proportional to amplitude of the. Now the given data is X of t is periodic signal and X of t has the RMS value XR and average power or average value. Okay, not average power there. They are talking about the average value, guys. They are talking about the average value, not average power. They are talking about average value. So average value, guys, average value of any signal, average value of any signal also directly proportional to amplitude. Correct? Average value, not average power. They are talking about the average value. The average value also directly proportional to the amplitude. RMS value also directly proportional to amplitude, we can say. So the amplitude scaling, guys, amplitude scaling y of t equal to kx of t. Okay, amplitude scaling. So of course here y of t signal has RMS value yr, which is equal to what? Of course k times xr. Okay, directly proportional to amplitude, guys. Okay, so here y of t equal to x of t. So RMS value is nothing but k into x of r, and the average value also. average value also k into x of a, guys, right? Average value of the x of t, directly we can say. Okay, so here which option should be correct answer? Here option A, guys. Very good. So option A should be correct answer for this question. Okay, so remember this thing, energy is directly proportional to square of the amplitude, power also directly proportional to square of the amplitude, RMS and average value both directly proportional to directly proportional to amplitude, right? Okay. Okay, definitely, of course you have to take modulus, but I can say directly proportional to amplitude. So according to this, option A should be the correct answer. Okay, Sanjay, no issue. Now this is also very good question, guys. The signal energy of the continuous time signal. They are asking simply energy of the signal. It's also a good question, guys. Okay. So can you tell me the answer for this question? Anyone? Can you tell me the answer for this question? Can you tell me the answer for this question? Anyone? T answer. Okay. So t minus 1 to u of t minus 1. This is nothing but r of t minus 1. T minus 2 into u of t minus 2. R of t minus 2. T minus 3 into u of t minus 3. R of t minus 3. And similarly, this is r of t minus 4. This is the ramp signal. R of t minus 1 minus r of t minus 2 minus r of t minus 3 plus r of minus. So you have to draw it graphically. So you will get the trapezoidal function. At 1, 2, the x of t signal. That from t equal to 1 ramp function with the slope plus 1. The slope is 1, dx is 1, so of course dy should be 1, dx 1, dy 1, then slope 1, guys. The next slope is minus 1. Here total slope is at t equal to ramp with slope minus 1, previous slope 1, next slope present slope minus 1, so next slope is 0. At t equal to 3, one more ramp function with the slope minus 1. Here dx is 1, dy should be 1, guys. Then here one more ramp function with the slope plus 1, previous slope minus 1, present plus 1, so that's why next is 0. So this is what, guys, finite duration, finite amplitude signal. Energy is always finite. So how to find energy of this signal, guys? Very simple concept you can use. So here you can find energy of signal triangle, energy of this one, and energy of this one. Simply you can add all the energies to find the total energy. So here energy of this triangle. So energy of any triangle is peak value square into width divided by 3, guys. So peak value square 1 into width 1 divided by 3. The energy of triangle, any kind of triangle, peak value square into width divided by 3, guys, right? For the rectangle, what about the energy? Peak value square into width for the rectangle is going to be, so 1 into 1. Again for this triangle, peak value square into width divided by 3, 1 into 1 divided by 3. So here all the signals are orthogonal to each other. Total energy is sum of individual signal energy. So here this is 1 by 3 is 1 plus 1 by 3. If you take the LCM, then here it is 7 by 3 unit. So which option should be correct answer? Option B here. So for the triangle, remember triangle having width capital T, amplitude A, energy is A square into T divided by 3. Peak value square into width divided by 3. For the rectangle having a width capital T, amplitude A, energy is peak value square into width A square into T. Okay, so this concept you have to use here. Understood everyone? So 7 by 3 is the correct answer for this question. And it was asked in GATE 2018 for the 2. Now this is the question based on property of impulse function. Solve this and tell me the correct answer. This is a question 5 by 3. Let me check once. Okay, sorry, my mistake. Here LCM should be 5 by 3 guys. Yes, of course. See, don't do the silly mistake. 5 by 3 guys. Don't do the silly mistake. Option D should be the correct answer. 5 by 3 should be correct answer. Very good guys. 5 by 3. Don't do the silly mistake, okay? And tell me the answer for this question. That's why I am saying guys. First of all, try to solve this question. Tell me the correct answer in the comment box. Then I will solve the question. One upon 2e. Okay. This integral. So here first of all you have to use the scaling property of impulse function. Integration minus infinite to plus infinite to the power minus t. Here before removing scaling factor, first of all you have to take scaling factor common. Now you have to use the time scaling property of the impulse function. Integration minus infinite to the power minus t. Here this is scaling factor 1 by property guys. Del alpha t is equal to 1 upon mod alpha del t. Correct? 1 by 2 to del t minus 1 dt. Now next property is here T naught value, sampling property. T naught is equal to 1. Put here guys. Here not equal to t equal to T naught equal to 1. So integral is 1 by 2 to the power minus 1. So answer should be 1 by 2e. Okay, 1 upon 2e guys. Option A. Option A should be right answer for this question. Okay. So this property you have to remember. Okay, and one more property guys. Integration minus infinite plus infinite x of t into del minus t, which is equal to x of t naught. Okay, ये दोनों property, this property, two properties you have to remember for this type of question. It was asked in GATE 2016 for the 1 mark. Done? Very good. Now this is also very good question. This is also very good question. Can you tell me the answer for this question? It was asked in GATE 2014 for the 2 marks. Which option should be correct answer for this question? Anyone? Option A? Which option? Option A. Okay. So here, if I am talking about this rectangle, guys, it is nothing but rectangle u of t minus u of t minus capital. If I am talking about this one, guys, portion, this is ramp having slope, guys. So dy by dx. What about the slope, guys? Dy is 1, dx is t, guys. Correct? Here slope is dy by dx 1 by capital T. Here slope is 0. This is a ramp function with the slope 1 by t. So it's a plus 1 by t ramp function, that is r of t minus capital T. And here also one more ramp function. The slope, change in slope, next slope minus previous slope, minus 1 by t r of t minus. Now they are asking question in the form of u, the answer in the form of u of t. So here x, this is your x of t or f of t. So f of t is equal to is u of t minus u of t minus capital T, and here you can replace this with t minus capital T, r of t equal to t into u of t, t minus capital T into u of t minus capital T, here minus 1 by t minus 2t to u of minus 2t. Concept you have to remember. R of t is equal to t into u of t. So r of minus t naught. Left hand side t become t minus naught. Right hand side also everywhere become minus. Right? So according to this, which option should be right answer? Yes. Option A. Let me check once. Yes, guys. Option A should be the correct answer for this question. It was asked for the 2 marks. Okay. Now this is also a very good question, guys. It was asked in GATE 2008. So first we will solve the question up to 2010 of all the chapters. Then if time permits, then we will solve questions for the more previous year questions, more previous years, right? So tell me the answer for this question. What about the answer for this question? What is the answer for this question? It's also a very good question, and see, you can see here they asked this question for 2 marks. The answer, the answer. Okay. So here the discrete time always remember. First of all, you have to do the time shifting, then time scaling. Y of n equal to x of minus 4n plus. So first time shifting. So you have to shift all the samples by 3 unit towards left side. X of n plus 3. So delay by 3 unit, we can say. First of all, x of n will be delayed by 3 unit. Okay. Then x of n become 4n. Next is n become 4n. What is the meaning of this? N become 4n means decimation. That means you have to pick every 4th sample of x of n plus 3. From x of n, first of all we will find x of n plus 3. That means delayed by 3 unit. Then n become 4n. That means decimation. So you have to pick every 4th sample. You have to pick every 4th sample. One is a multiple of 4 from x of n plus 3. And then next is n become minus n. So it's a time reversal, holding with respect to y axis at the end. So time shifting, then decimation, time delay, decimation, and holding with respect to y axis. Okay. So first delay x of n by 3 samples to generate Z1 of n. Okay, this is Z1 of n, which is equal to Z1 of n. Okay, then peak every 4th sample of Z1 of n to generate Z2 of n. Z2 of n, yes. Okay, as I told. And finally, time reversal Z2 of n to obtain Y of n. Yes, this is true, guys. First delay x of n by 3 sample. Yes, already we have done. Peak every 4th sample. Yes, every 4th sample. Generate Z2 of n, and then time reversal. Yes, guys, option A. So here option A should be correct answer for this question. Understood? Understood, guys? Advance. Sorry. Wait. Not delay, guys. Yes, advance. Sorry, guys. My mistake. Not delay, advance, guys. Left shift, guys. Advance, not option A. Okay. So first advance x of n by 3 samples, generate every 4th sample. Then finally time reversal, option B, guys. First time delay, guys. Sorry, time advance, not delay. Advance. Correct, advance होगा. n become n plus 3. So advance, left shift, guys. Left shift, advance by 3 unit. Advance by 3 unit, option B, guys. Option B should be the correct answer, not A. First advance x of n by 3 samples, that is x of n plus 3. Then peak every 4th sample of Z1 of n to generate Z2 of n. Then finally time reversal. Option B should be correct answer. Is it clear now? Understood, everyone? Okay. Left shift advance, yes. Now this question was asked in GATE 2024 last year for the 2 marks. The energy of continuous time signal x of t is E. Energy of the signal 2x of 2t minus 1 CE, and the C is dash rounded up to 1 decimal place. Numerical answer type question. Properties of energy. As I told, energy directly proportional to square of the amplitude. Energy directly proportional to width of the given signal. Anyone? 2. Energy directly proportional to width of the given signal. Concept. Energy directly proportional to square of the amplitude. Okay. So remember this thing. Concept you have to remember. The signal x of t has energy E, guys. Then k into x of alpha t minus t naught. Energy will be k square into t divided by mod alpha. Correct? Okay. So according to this, guys, signal x of t to x of t minus 1. So energy will be square into t divided by alpha is 2, guys. Mod alpha is 2. A equal to alpha also 2, guys. Become 2E, and they are saying the energy is T into E, guys. After comparing, equal to 2, guys. Right? Equal to 2. Here 2, guys. 2. The correct answer for this question. Correct? Equal to 2. Very good, guys. Now, GATE 2023 for the 2 marks, guys. Fundamental time period for the discrete time signal. Fundamental time period for the discrete time signal. Period of the discrete time signal x of n described by the equation below is capital N. So tell me, how to find the fundamental time period? Anyone? For the, it is a numerical answer type question. 48. Okay. So tell me the correct answer. 48. Okay. The discrete time, the individual signal is periodic, and of course combination always periodic. Okay. So DC signal, did not require to consider DC guys. Here omega 1 is 15 pi by 8. So omega 1 divided by 2 pi guys. It is 15 by 16 and it's a rational number. Okay. From here K by capital N. So here N1 denominator terms gives the fundamental ampere. N1 equal to 16. The similar way here omega 2 is equal to pi by 3. Correct. Omega 2 divided by 2 pi is equal to 1 by 6 guys. 1 by 6, again this is a rational number, it's a periodic, K by capital N. So and denominator term gives the fundamental ampere. So here the fundamental ampere is average, LCM, not average, LCM of N1 and N2 guys, LCM of 16 and 6 guys. What about the LCM? What about the LCM guys? LCM of 16 and 6. What's with the LCM? 48. Yes, 48 guys. LCM is 48. Here 48 should be right answer for this. Answer, correct answer should be 48. Nearest integer 48 is the right answer for this question. Very good guys. Very good. Okay. Clear? Now this is also a very good question guys. Mean square value. Mean square value means average power. Value means average power. Mean square value is also known as the average power for the periodic signal. I am giving one hint, or you can solve first. It was asked in GATE 2017 for the 1 mark. It's also easy question, I think. You can solve it. Tell me the answer. Twenty by 3. So for the periodic signal, remember this thing. Remember this concept guys. For the periodic signal, the average value, average power or mean square value. So you have to calculate energy of the signal for one cycle. Calculate energy of the signal for one cycle. Divided by the fundamental time period. Okay. What is the fundamental time period? Can you tell me the fundamental time period? So from here guys, from here to here, this is the one cycle. Fundamental time period minus 0.3 to 3.7 or minus 1.3 to 2.7. So here the fundamental time period is 4 seconds. In one cycle, this one cycle guys, you have to find the energy guys. So you can find energy of this rectangle, then energy of this rectangle. Okay. So here energy of this rectangle, as I told, peak value is equal to width it is 16 into width is 1, correct? Energy of this rectangle plus energy of this rectangle, peak value square, so here minus 2 square 4 and width is 2 guys, divided by the fundamental time period. So here it is 16 plus 8, 24 divided by 4 guys. The answer is 6. 6 should be correct answer, right? 6 should be right answer for this, correct? Is clear now? So this concept you have to remember guys. Only they are asking question based on this. So for the periodic signal, if you want to calculate average value, average power or mean square value also known as the average power, right? So you can use this formula. Got it? I think this is a very easy question. So let me skip this question. Very easy question guys. Fundamental frequency guys, HCF of individual frequency. Can you tell me the answer for this question? Fast, do it fast guys. Please quick, do it fast. Very easy question. Do it fast. The fundamental frequency is HCF of individual frequency. Yes, HCF 100, 300, 500. What about the HCF? But 100 unit. You have to be careful with the unit guys. Here, okay, 100 guys. Very good. Now I think this is also a very good question. Simply they asking the fundamental time period. Now let us come to the LTI system. LTI system. Okay. Now they are asking. It was asking GATE 2022 for the 2 marks. Let a causal LTI system be governed by the following differential equation: y of t equal to 1 by 4 dy of t by dt equal to x of t, where x of t and y of t are the input and output respectively. It's the impulse response. So you can use here Laplace transform concept. Differential equation is given and initial conditions are not given, so I assume all the initial conditions are 0. And impulse response they are asking. You can find the transfer function. Inverse of transfer function is the impulse response, or you can take x of t equal to del t or x of s equal to 1 for the impulse response. Which option should be correct answer for this question? So here, how to solve this question? You can use the Laplace transform concept. If you apply Laplace, then it is a y of s plus is 1 by 4 property s into y of s in conditions are 0. Here it is times x of. Okay. So from here you can find y of s upon x of s, which is nothing but the transfer function h of s. Transfer function nothing but the Laplace of impulse response. It is 2 upon here 1 plus s by 4. It is 8 upon s plus 4, right? 8 upon s plus 4. You can take the inverse Laplace of this, which is nothing but your impulse response. L inverse. So h of t is equal to 8 to the power minus 4t q of t, right? This is the impulse response. Okay, in this way you can find the impulse response. Here which option should be right answer? 8 to e to the power. I think there is a typing mistake. Both the options are same. Let me correct it guys, both the options are same, option C and D both same, so that's why let me write here minus 40. Option C is the right answer, option C guys, right? Option C is the correct answer for this question. Very good guys. Now this question was asked in GATE 2021 for the 2 marks. H1 of n try to solve this question. H1 of n is very simple question, I think. Cascade impulse response of LTI systems are given cascaded guys. What about the impulse response of the cascaded system? Very simple question, I think. Very simple question guys. So here if the systems are LTI systems are cascaded, and the overall impulse response is convolution of individual impulse response. Overall impulse response H of n is the convolution of individual impulse response. Right? Here overall impulse response H1 of n is del n minus 1 plus del n plus 1. Convolution with del n plus del n minus 1. Now convolution of impulse function with any signal is nothing but that signal itself. Again is the time shifting property. Convolution of del n minus 1 with del n is nothing but del n minus 1. Convolution of del n minus 1 with del n minus 1, that is nothing but overall del n minus 2. Convolution of del n plus 1 with del n plus del n plus 1. Convolution with del n plus 1, del n minus 1, plus 1 minus 1 0. Answer is, now tell me which option should be correct answer. I think so option C guys. Option C should be correct answer for this question. So here what you have to understand, the systems are cascaded and the overall impulse response is convolution of individual impulse response. Okay. Next guys, a continuous time input signal X of t is eigen function. Input is eigen function guys. What about the eigen function? Nothing but if I am talking about the Fourier transform e power j omega 0 t, your eigen function. If the output is output, then the output is dash. What about the output? It was asking GATE 118. So see output also same thing, but the change in the amplitude here h of 0 guys, h of omega 0, just I yesterday told you e power j omega 0 t. Okay, so output is, this is the eigen value guys, eigen value, and it's a constant. Eigen value is nothing but value of h of omega at omega equal to omega 0, eigen value guys. Okay, so according to this, which option should be correct answer? K x of t, where k is eigen value, that is true. K e power j omega t into x of t, where k is an eigen value and e power j omega t complex exponential. X of t e power j omega t, where e power j omega t is wrong guys. K h of omega, this is also wrong. Which option should be right answer? Option A guys, option A should be correct answer here. See, k into x of t, the x of t, so eigenvalue is constant k, x of t, k into x of t, where x of t is eigen function and k is eigen value. Option A should be right answer for this question. So this is easy question. They are asking, well, for the signals x of t and y of t shown in the figure, z of t equal to x of t convolution y of t, maximum at then t1 in seconds. Yes, the question I think. Z of t has maximum value, maximum at t equal to t1 guys, then t1 in second. What about the answer for this question? Four. Anyone? Another answer, guys? The numerical answer type question. Y of t has maximum t equal to 5. X of t has maximum t equal to 1. Correct? So sum of the upper limit. Sum of the upper limit, very simple. Yes. See, here maximum value at 1 and here also 1, guys. That t equal to 1, t equal to 5. There is a sum of the upper limit. Sum of the upper limit, very simple. Simply sum of the upper limit, guys. Sum of the upper limit. So here 5 and here 1, directly we can say it's not required to solve this question. Okay. Chaliye. Next. This is the question based on the property of the time scaling property, guys. Time scaling property. Give me the answer here. Z of Ct, guys. Which option should be correct answer? X of t convolution with y of t is equal to Z of t. Now time scaling. T becomes Ct. Here also t becomes Ct. Here 1 by mod C Z of Ct. Guys, C is positive real number. So positive number need not equal to mod Z of, correct? What about Z of Ct, guys? From here, Z of Ct is equal to C into X of t convolution with y of Ct. So which option should be right answer? E answer? No. Option D, guys. Don't do the silly mistake. Option D should be the correct answer. Option D should be the right answer. Don't do the silly mistake. Don't do the silly mistake, guys. C opposite, you have to multiply C opposite side. C here. C into X of Ct convolution with y of Ct. D is the correct answer. D should be the right answer for this question. D. Not D, guys. Let me check once. Option A. Option A, guys. Be careful with the options. Be careful with the options, guys. Option A should be correct answer. Be careful with the options, guys. Be careful with the options. Okay. Date 2017. This is clear to each and everyone? Understood? Easy question, guys, I think. H1 of n, H2 of n is given, output Y of n is given, input sequence X of n is dash. 2017 for the 2 marks. Which option should be correct answer, guys? So first of all, you have to find the overall impulse response. H1 and H2. 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 So first of all, we need to find the overall impulse response. H of n. For this, you can use the matrix method. Here H1 of n is 1 minus 1, H2 of n is 1 1, 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1. Diagonally you have to add. So H of n, diagonally you have to add, guys. 1, 1 minus 1, 2, minus 1. Now here, first sample is at origin, first sample origin. So here also, this is the first sample at origin. This is H of n. Now Y of n is equal to Y of n equal to X of n convolution with overall impulse response H of n. So here Y of n, here first sample at origin, in H of n also first sample at origin, in X of n also, first sample at origin, right? Lower limit. Now Y of n has how many samples? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 number of samples, guys. We don't know the number of samples here. Let us consider n1. And here the number of samples are 3, guys. We know the relationship. N is equal to n1 plus n2 minus 1. So here n is equal to 6. N1 we have to find. N2 3 minus 1. So n1 has 4 samples. N1 has 4 samples, guys. The starting at origin, guys. Okay. So let us consider X of n. 4 samples are A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. The first sample at origin. Lower limit origin. Because here lower limit at origin. In H of n also lower limit origin. So of course in X of n also lower limit at origin, guys. Okay. Lower limit at origin, n equal to 0. Now again you can use the matrix method here. You can write A, B, C and D, guys. So here this is 1, 0, minus 1. A, 0, minus A. B, 0, minus B. B, 0, minus C. B, 0, minus D. Now you can add elements diagonally. This diagonal element you have to add. In the Y of n, get first sample A, second B, third C minus A, last is minus D. Now if you compare the given data, so here first sample 1 and this is A. A is equal to 1, guys. Second B, so B is equal to 2, guys. Okay, then C minus A equal to minus 1. Minus A is equal to minus 1. A equal to 1, C is equal to minus 2 guys. Last minus D equal to minus 1, D is equal to 1 guys. So here x of n will be ABCD 1, 2, minus 2, 1 with the first number to origin. 1, 2, let me check once. A is equal to 1, C is equal to minus 1, 1, 2, minus 2, 1 guys. That is the mistake. Let me check once. 1, 0, minus 1, C minus A equal to 1, A equal to 1, C is equal to minus 2 guys. AB, A, AB, minus A, minus B, minus C is equal to minus 2 guys. Last one is minus C is equal to, I think there is a typing mistake here, because minus C is equal to minus 2, then C equal to 2 guys. So I think so there is a typing mistake, I think. Right? C minus, oh, minus C equal to 1. Let me check once. Minus equal to 1. Okay. Then A equal to 1 and C equal to 2 guys. That is true. C equal to 2 guys. Yes. Equal to 1, 2, 2, 1. Option D. Option D should be the correct answer for this question. Right? Very good guys. It's also a very good question for the 2 marks. I think this is easy question. First response of a continuous system H of t. The value of the step response, I think this is also easy because just you have to integrate this. Now this is a very good question. It was asked in GATE 2012 for the 2 marks. So I am giving hint, take the help of Z transform to solve this question. Take the help of Z transform. Help of Z transform. Solve this question. Tell me the correct answer. 0. Option A 0. Okay. So see here, directly you cannot solve. You have to take the concept of Z transform. This is a very good question. See here. So H of n is given. So H of Z I am finding. H of Z is nothing but what? y of z upon x of z, right? Transfer function. So here 1 minus 1 upon 1 minus az inverse, 1 minus 1 by 2 z inverse. Now you can take cross multiplication, y of z minus 1 by 2 z inverse to y of z, which is equal to x of z. Now you can take inverse z transform, which is y of n minus 1 by 2 y of time shifting property y of n minus 1 the x of n. Now simply they are asking q of 1, guys, q of 1, h of n, g of n. The conversion denote h of n and g of n, guys. H of n is given, y of n denote the conversion. Okay, let me, the notation is different. Notation is different, guys. Y of n is convolution of h of n, right? Y of z is equal to h of z 1 upon 1 minus 1 by 2 z inverse of z. Cross multiplication, y of z minus 1 by 2 z inverse y of z is equal to g of z. Now inverse, so g of n, which is equal to, just wait for a minute. So here g of n is equal to, this is y of n minus 1 by 2 y of n minus 1. Now they are asking g of 1, that is n equal to 1, guys. So put n equal to 1. So this is y of 1 minus 1 by 2, n equal to 1, it's y of 0. Now y of 1 is given, it's 1 by 2. Y of 0 is given 1. 1 by 2 into 1. The answer is 0, guys. So option A, 0 should be the correct answer for this question. Option A is the right answer for this question. Got it? Here. Now already we have solved this type of question, just okay, so you can do it in homework, guys. Same concept. Okay, LTI system based on the property, already we discussed this property, guys. Linear time unit system with the impulsive h of t produces output of t, input x of t, where input is t minus tau. Chapter system with the impulse response h of t minus tau, the output will be. That is the question, I think. That is the question. Which option should be correct answer here? T. They are saying that x of t solution with h of t is equal to y of t. X of today is t minus tau. The impulse response h of t minus tau. So time invariant system. So overall y of t become t minus tau. Again t become t minus tau. T minus tau become y of minus tau. Option D. Option D should be the correct answer for this question. Right? Some easy questions. Now tell me the answer for this question. This is also very good question. 8 2013 for the 2 marks. Which of the following statement is are true? Are true, guys. It can be MSQ question, guys. It can be MSQ question. Multiple select question. here, not option B guys. The output y of n is equal to h of n, convolution input x of n, not option B. Causal if only if response to step input q of n is 0 point less than 0. If input is q of n or impulse guys, then and then y of n equal to h of n, and if it is 0 point less than 0, correct, then it is causal. Then it is causal guys. So option B is not true guys. Okay. The impulse response is 0, lies magnitude between 0 and 1 for all n. I think there is a controversy in all the statement. Option C is most suitable option guys here. As impulse response h of n of finite duration, which is finite duration guys, and finite amplitude, can become absolutely integrable, absolutely summable. So I think I can say option C guys. I can say option C. In this way we can say option C guys. Option C. Okay. Let's leave this question. But there is some timing mistake. What about this? So asking GATE 2022 guys for 2 marks. What about this one? It's a very easy question. Very easy question. Y of t is equal to x of e power t. By looking at this, we can say it's a linear, and here t become e power t, so it's a time variant, as well as it's a non-causal guys, because t become e power t. T become e power t, non-causal, time variant, linear guys. So linear non-causal. Option B, linear non-causal here. Okay. The symbol A and T represent positive quantities, and Q of T, A is positive, capital T positive. Q of T is a unit step in function. Which of the following impulse response is not the output of a causal linear time invariant system? Causal as well as time invariant, and that means causal LTI system. Which one is not guys? See, and read the question carefully. Is not, they are asking is not. Is not, that means non-causal. Is not causal. Non-causal they are asking. Which option should be right answer? Here. See here only U of T guys. It's a causal. Okay, these are U of T, causal. Now here U of T plus 1 because of these guys. Because of the, see, this is what? 1. So it is for t less than 0 it is 1. That's why here it is non-causal guys. See, for t less than 0 it is 1 guys. That's why it is non-causal. Here only t, right side are causal guys. So option C. Very good. Option C should be the correct answer for this question. Option C guys. Got it? What about this one? Simple question. Y of t equal to x of t cos t. X of t cos t. So it's a linear and time variant guys. Here cos t multiplied. So that's why time variant, linear. So linear and time varying. Option C here also. Here also option C guys. Simple question. For linear time systems that are the bounded output, bounded input, bounded output stable, BIBO stable. Which of the following? The impulse response will be integrable, but may not be absolutely integrable. The unit impulse response will have finite support. Unit step response will be absolutely integrable. The unit step response will be bounded. Tell me guys. Option D, very good. See here, input is Q of t guys, bounded input guys. Then output, if you take put U of t, then output is unit step response. It should be bounded. Yes or no? If you are taking bounded input, so U of t is bounded input. And if you apply U of t, X of t equal to U of t, then output will be unit step response. So output must be bounded guys. Output must be bounded. So I can say the unit step response must be bounded. The unit step response must be bounded guys. Yes or no? The unit step response must be bounded. So option D should be the correct answer. Option D. I think these are some easy questions. Okay. The impulse response G of t of a system G is and shown in the figure below. What is the maximum value of attained by the impulse response of two cascaded? Again, cascaded guys. That means convolution of individual. Which option should be correct answer? So option D guys. Option D. So here again convolution of individual signal guys. So convolution of output, overall impulse response H of t is convolution of the individual impulse response, right? So convolution of this rectangular function with the same rectangular function. So convolution of equal length rectangular pulse produces the triangular function, guys. So the resultant signal is triangle like this. Lower limit is here 0, 0 plus 0, 0, upper limit 1 plus 1, 2, guys. The center is 1. What about the peak amplitude? This is your overall impulse response. Overall impulse response. Okay. What about the peak amplitude, guys? Peak amplitude of first signal to peak amplitude of second signal multiplied by width. So here width is 1, correct? What is the maximum value, guys? Impulse response. Maximum value is T. Option D, guys. A1. Correct? 1. Okay. Very good. Very good. Is equation two systems with the impulse response H1 H2 are connected and cascaded, and the overall impulse response is the convolution of H1 and H2. Option C. Very easy. Causal and stable LTI system. Already I told you, guys. Not true, guys. See, is not true. Not true. So for causal LTI system to be stable, all the poles should lies in left half of the S plane. Correct? All the poles should lies in left half of the S plane. Okay. All the poles of the system must lie on the left side of the j-omega axis. This is true statement. Zeros of the system can lie anywhere. Yes. Zero stability does not depends on the zero, guys. This is true statement. This is true statement. All the posts must lie within this wrong, guys. All the roots of the character equation must be located on the left half of the S plane. Roots of the character equation are nothing but what? Poles, guys. Roots of the character equations are known as the poles. So all the roots of character equations must lies in left half of the S plane. So here option C should be correct. Option C should be the right answer for this question. Okay. Or some easy question. System represented by the output relationship. Okay. So this is linear because here x of t linear because of this 5t it is a non-causal. So linear but not causal. Option B. Linear but not causal. Correct. Now questions. Now tell me the question based on the Fourier series. Fourier series. Fourier series. Anyone? Option B, guys. So here f of minus x is equal to f of x. That means here they are saying that f of x is equal to minus f of minus x. That means f of x is an odd function. Odd function. That means ECE 0 guys. ECE 0. No cosine term. Only sine term will come into picture. Only sine term will come into picture guys. Okay. So that's why here only sine term, option B guys. Only sine term, option B. And they are not talking about the half wave symmetry. So that's option D will not come into picture, because A of 2k, A2k and sine 2k plus 1. Okay, so they are not talking about the half wave symmetry. So that's why option B should be correct answer. Very good. Also some easy series. They are asking the second harmonic component. So based on the properties guys. Easy question guys, very easy properties based question. Already we discussed this question to get in the live class also. Okay, answer should be option B guys. Option based on the properties, option B. Right or no? Right or wrong? Laplace transform. Okay. Now this is also based on the properties guys. Time shifting property, or directly also you can find the Laplace of this one. Simply they are asking the Laplace transform of g of t guys. Tell me the answer for this question. Now tell me the answer for this question, everyone. Which option should be correct answer for this question? Okay, so tell me the correct answer. Yes, it's a very easy question guys. See, g of t you can write like this: g of t u of t minus 3 minus q of t minus 5. So g of s is equal to e to the power minus 3s to the power minus 3s by s property to the power minus 5s by. You can take e power minus 3s by s common, e to the power minus 3s by s 1 minus to the power minus 2s guys. Which option should be correct answer here? Option C guys. Option C, option A, not option A I think, not option A guys, not option A, option C should be the correct answer, not option A, Don't do the silly mistake, guys. Don't do the silly mistake. Option C, G of t. They are asking the Laplace transform of G of t, guys. Now, this was a very good question, guys. It was asked in GATE 2024 for the 1 mark. Okay. Laplace transform of this, guys. So here, e power t square, q of t minus 1, q of t minus 10. That means it is a finite duration signal, guys. Finite amplitude, finite duration signal. It's a finite duration, finite amplitude signal. So ROC is entire S plane, guys. Finite duration, finite amplitude signal. So ROC is entire S plane. So that's why option A should be the correct answer. Because of these, guys, x of t is e to the power square between 1 and 10. It is 0 otherwise. This is the finite duration and absolutely integrable signal. So that's why here ROC is entire S plane. ROC is entire S plane, guys. Okay. Two-sided Laplace transform. Which of the following statement is true about the two-sided Laplace transform? I think question. Inverse Laplace transform, easily you can do it, guys. Now this is question based on the property. It's also very good question. Already I discussed this question in live class also. Live class also, guys. Option A here. Which option, guys? Option A here. T. Here f of t is 2 into square root pi e power 1 by 2. If you do the differentiation of this, so 2 upon under root pi, here 1 by 2, 1 by 2 minus 1. 2 get cancel out. This is by 2 into e power minus 1 by 2. This is 1 by pi, the root of pi, and the root of pi t, guys, which is nothing but g of t. So g of s is equal to s into f of s into, what is f of s? S power minus 3 by 2. So it is nothing but s power minus 1 by 2. S power minus 1 by 2. Option B. Here option B should be the correct answer. Okay. So I think, guys, let me finish this lecture here. I can understand so many lectures, so many questions are still there. But yesterday I took 12 hours of continuous class. Yesterday 4 p.m. to morning 4 a.m. I took the live class in the Maha revision. Okay, so I need some break actually because of the severe back pain, throat pain also. Okay, just yesterday I took the 12 hours of live class, record break live class. Yesterday 4 p.m. to morning 4 a.m. Morning 4 a.m. You won't believe. Okay, and this session, as well as I have to take one more class. I have to take one more class from 7 p.m. Maha Abhyas. In that we have to solve so many questions, right? Okay, that's why I need to take some rest for the next class also, because next class is at 7 p.m. So it will take again 5 to 6, 7 p.m. to 1 or 2 p.m. 2 a.m. guys. So I will start a class from 7 p.m. today for the Maha Abhyas. Again same questions, but different questions other than PYQ questions, and it will be very much important, most expected question for the GATE 2025 from 7 p.m. to like 1 p.m., 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. right? That's why I need to stop this class here. I can understand so many questions are left, for the remaining chapters, but I don't have any other option, guys. Okay, sorry for that. And all of you, thank you so much watching me live on GATE English channel. Okay. Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you so much.